Thank you for having me at the picnic today and letting me speak. I know most of you as I look out here, but a few of you I don't recognize. So if you don't know me, I'm Kris Broberg.
Take a break.
I'm used to this. I live in Ward 13. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kris Broberg, and I'm running for City Council in Ward 13. And the reason I'm running is because I share the concerns of many of you and the neighbors who encouraged me to do this about the affordability of living in the city. And this is a city my wife and I really love to live in. But there's a huge problem in this city's budget. And it's going to bankrupt this city or its taxpayers, or probably both if they don't deal with it soon. Now I didn't really want to have to run for city council right now, but we like it here. We want to stay in Minneapolis, and I'm worried we'll have to leave. And I was looking at our current city council person's website, and she said, and I quote, "Minneapolis's fiscal house is in order." Now, I sincerely wish this was true, but I suspect that even she knows it's not true. Because if you look at the city budget through 2018, they factored in 8% per year property tax increases just as a starting point. Okay? Now, I don't know how you can say you have your fiscal house in order when you're planning on doubling our taxes by 2018, and at the same time, you're leaving out of that budget one of their biggest liabilities, and that's the city pension funds. According to our same city council person, if you factor those city pension funds into the budget, we'll be looking at double the rate of increase. That means in about 4.5 years, our property taxes will double, and they could quadruple by 2018. Now, I don't know if the current city council just has their heads in the sand about this, or if they're just engaging in happy talk because they know that if this information is out and we know what's happening, that none of them will get reelected. So that's a big concern of mine, and I know which of those things I think it is, and that is I think that when you look at the City Charter Commission just recently approving something to be put on the ballot to eliminate the Board of Estimate and Taxation, that happens to be the only body that can conduct an independent audit of the city budget. And they're also, at the same time, if you look in those city charter documents, they want to have the power to sell and develop the city parklands. And that's what they're trying to do by eliminating the independence of the city park board. So these things are things that concern me. Now, what I think we need to do is just focus on the basics. And everything else has to be, fair game. We should eliminate departments that just take our tax money and plan a city that, as far as I see, already exists. And it can just take care of itself. And they've been planning it since its existence. We don't need to plan it anymore. And I think we can accomplish this, or start to accomplish this, if we just have them stop intruding upon our daily life. Since I moved here 12 years ago, I've noticed it was a lot freer in Minneapolis 12 years ago than it is now. They've increased inspections on property, and they have a general controlling attitude that comes even just to bars and restaurants and everything. And we need to stop that. And I think what people need to remember is that, in government especially, is that it's a lot cheaper for government to let people be free than try to control them all. And in this time of financial crisis, I think that may be the only reasonable solution for the city. And I know freedom is not free, but it's way less expensive than government control. Thank you. My name's Kris Broberg, and I'm running for City Council, and I'd appreciate your support and your vote on November 3rd. And just like freedom's not free, neither are campaigns. So I will be around here, and I could use donations for my campaign for freedom. And I know it's tough times for people right now as far as that goes, so my wife has agreed to sort out and host a garage sale.